An audio excerpt from Book 2 of the Kennedy Reeves Mystery Series, A Cruise for Sous, read for you by the author M.J. Mack. A petite woman with a bouncy brown ponytail entered the lobby from the gangway, wearing a zebra-striped jumpsuit and high heels. She held her camera up in the air, taking photographs of herself from different angles. In some she pouted her lips, and in others she gave a wide smile. She saw Bert and decided he must work for the ship. "Hi there, I'm Lola Cobb, one of the chefs for the cooking competition. I need to check in with someone. Do you happen to know who I should speak to, handsome?" Bert became flustered. He was not used to women calling him handsome. His mother had never even called him that. Instead, she would lick her thumb, trying to control his cowlick, and say he had unique qualities that the right woman would appreciate someday. He pointed to Kennedy, who had just finished helping another passenger. She can," he said. "Thank you." The tiny brunette winked at him dramatically. "Make sure to cheer for me. I'm the lovely Lola, and I intend to win this competition hands down." She turned on her heel and walked quickly to where Kennedy was standing. "Hi, I'm Lola Cobb, one of the chefs for the cooking competition, and that man over there," she hooked her thumb behind her, "said you would be the person I should check in with." Kennedy looked down at the petite woman with the high ponytail. "Miss Cobb, you must be my chef to be named. Welcome to the Helio." Kennedy looked down at her clipboard and ran a finger down the list. "You're in cabin 626, which is up one deck. There have been a few changes to the competition timetable, but we'll get that information to you immediately." "Great," Lola said and turned to leave, but then turned back to Kennedy. "Are the photos over there free? My followers love to see my pictures." Kennedy was momentarily confused. "Your followers?" "Yes, my clients and the people who follow me on social media. They love to see what I'm doing. Flying off in a private jet to cook for someone famous, or making something delicious in a fancy kitchen, or even just setting up for a big old party." Kennedy was captivated by the confidence the young woman exuded. Lola pointed at Bert. "I'll just ask my new friend Bert to snap some photos of me with his camera and mine. Thanks for your help." And before Kennedy could say another word, Lola was on her way back to the photo area. She watched as the young woman handed her camera to Bert and began posing. "Bert, I've learned how to make the perfect pose every time I take a photo. The camera just loves me." She placed one hand on her hip and one by her ear. "I call this one the Pin-Up Girl. It reminds me of the actresses in the 40s. My male followers love this one the most." She struck another pose and continued chattering. "Bert, we're a good team, and you'll be taking lots of photos of me when I win the competition." "When you win what competition?" a man's voice interrupted. He had been listening to her chatter and looked her up and down. "The Miss Wannabe pageant? You can't be talking about the chef's competition, because I've already got it locked." He pointed his index finger at her, pretending it was a gun. "Loaded and in the bag. The competition is just the sizzle they need to market the program." He grinned devilishly. "I can win this thing on my good looks alone, as the ladies will tune in to see me. Right now, you're proving my point. You can't take your eyes off of me." He took Lola's hand and led her out of the photo area and motioned to Bert for Lola's camera. "I believe it's time we allow this nice man, Bert, to take photos of the real winner." He gave Bert and Lola a toothy smile and placed Lola's camera in her hands. Then he took his place in front of the backdrop. "I'm Chef Tristan Colon." He crossed one arm across his waist and the other cupped his chin. "And I cook as good as I look." This is MJ Mack. I hope you enjoyed this snippet from Book 2, A Cruise for Sous, available on Amazon. To learn more about the Kennedy Reeves series, please visit our website at www.mjmackauthor.com. We'll see you next month.